Today is day 5 of my journey to 2000, and I have 3 games here to go over. And I also, they're actually all kind of interesting. I got mad at some of them, but I also did like 14 puzzles only, and I added 100 new puzzles. I did 33 of those. So game 1 here, I was intimidated by my opponent's rating. I looked at the rating before the game started, which wasn't a good idea. I try not to. I go in full screen usually, so I don't see their rating. But I saw their rating, and I don't know. I blundered 2 pawns. I played stupidly. It was against the Karo Khan here. And maybe I learned something, though, here, which is that the bishop doesn't really do much here. I should have just taken the knight here, and I just never do. And here, I guess the point is to just push everything back. Or maybe you don't even need to push this, but just doing a lot of work here, and you're fine. And the knight comes in, and it's like really annoying and a lot of pressure on this and on my king already. So yeah, I just screwed that up, but my opponent didn't really know how to play it either. I was kind of hoping they would take here, so my knight comes in, my queen could get in. Not like that, of course, but... And here, I just blunder 2 pawns. I don't know what I was thinking. So my best move here was to just protect, right? To have enough defenders on that pawn. And there weren't any tricks or anything, apparently, and I just ignored that for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking. At least here, I thought to put the knight here to stop the pawn from pushing, but I could have just came here. I was scared of this, but I didn't realize I could take with check, and I would be winning, like that. Well, obviously, the queen would take, and something like this would happen, let's say, but yeah. So the game progressed, and I thought, okay, I'm just gonna push here, gonna get my rook in, and I thought I was doing some cool stuff here, and I think I kind of was, even though the ELO bar says otherwise. I was like, I'm actually playing okay, but then after all those exchanges, I'm like, okay, I'm down 3 pawns now, and you know, my king is active, but what am I doing? And here I was like, okay, I could sack my knight and maybe just push this pawn, and well, it didn't work. He was able to checkmate me. So that was the first game. Just bad bishop play also. I think I'll keep that in mind because I have to basically protect that pawn, right? That's all what the Karo Khan playing against the Karo Khan seems to be about. Second game was so cool. The ending was so cool. So if I played with 89.6% accuracy. That's kind of cool. This game I played with 75.7. It always shows that I'm such a high rating on chess.com, but I'm not. So I don't know what that's about. But in this game, I kind of liked that the queen came out and that he took because it allowed me to develop my bishop. And I thought, okay, like I'm doing pretty well here. Here, I didn't see this. This is kind of a cute trick. Well, not a trick. I guess I just didn't realize my knight's defending this. I don't know what I was thinking. But that's fine. I just trade and I let my opponent get in, which isn't that good, but I thought, like, these are going to be loose pawns for later on. I just don't know how to convert that. And here, I had the bishop pair, and I just got rid of one of them, which was dumb. So that's something to keep in mind. I'll say I played the endgame pretty well, and I thought, oh, I could use this for later. I don't know. And I feel like I played the endgame pretty decently. I got my king involved. And, yeah, here I'm like, my king is here, so that's good. And I saw this, but I was like, oh, I could get the check. Like, I saw that he blundered here, and I was like, yes. I just feel like I played this pretty well. Look how much time it took me, though. It took me... I was thinking more in my last 2 games, which is good. Look how much time I'm on. It took me like 20 seconds. Then 40 seconds for that move. Like, it took me very long, because I didn't know how to, like, improve the position, which is... I'm going to start reading in, like, half a month more of the... I have a book on positional play, so that should help me. But for now, it's mostly games. And here I just come in, and just with the rook coming in, I knew I was going to win this. But I had 25 seconds left against 3.5 minutes. 24 seconds, 23 seconds. I'm just blitzing out moves here. And I'm making sure I don't blunder anything because I see the king getting closer. And he's just going back and forth, but I'm like, no, I'm going to win this. I bring my rook all the way to the back. I check him, bring my king into the game. And I'm just pushing my pawns. I'm like, no, I'm gonna win this. And then boom, look at this mate. With 7.3 seconds left on the clock, I got a checkmate with 2 pawns. So that was a super cool game. And then the last game, which I just played, I played with 66.9, 69% accuracy. I didn't play good. And I lost, I think, because I wasn't good at being aggressive here. I didn't see the right moves. So I did the Caro-Kann here, and for some reason I put the knight here lately. I just forgot that this is okay, because he can't take this, then he just loses his queen. And if he takes here, he loses his queen. For some reason, I just forget about that. Like, I forget about how beautiful, like, that is with the Caro-Kann. So I kind of did the wrong move there, but hopefully I learned from that. But let's just fast forward here a little bit. This was an interesting game, too. I wanted to get the open file. Then I put the rook back because I wanted to reorient it here to attack this pawn. Look at these 3 pawns. I should have just thought I could get them later on in the endgame. But I was winning here, so my knights are protecting each other. And here I was like, okay, if I trade off the queens, I'm winning. Like, he has no attack here. This attack is gone. He was smart, though. He put the queen back. Or I guess it wasn't smart according to the engine. And I saw I could maybe take this later on. I bring this back. He takes. I take. And here I blunder. I mean, how crazy of a move is this to see? I don't know. To me, this was crazy to see. I wasn't being aggressive enough. You could do so much aggressive stuff here. I blunder. So why do I blunder? I saw this attack, and it took me 2.5 minutes to see what to do here. I was thinking of this to protect it, because the queen could come in. So the second they take here, the queen could come in. If I take, he could just ignore it and come in. And I didn't know what to do. Apparently, I could have just left it. I could have let him take it and just push this pawn. Now, pushing it here was enough, because how crazy is this? I have this check, which somehow I completely missed. Well, I guess I missed it because the pawn was in the way. But yeah, I have this check. Then after he moves, I had, what was that? I analyzed this before the video. The knight coming in here, this is threatening mate. So if he came in with the rook or something, I could check. Obviously, he doesn't want to trade and lose his thing. So this is his only move, because if he goes here or here, then I can come. I could come here with the discovered attack on the queen, assuming that he doesn't trade. And if he goes there, it was just some crazy shit like this, and you just get super into the position. And you could win the queen like this. Like, I did not see that during the game. That's some insane stuff to me. I just didn't think... Like, the fact that just moving my queen to this diagonal makes it so much more active is insane. So yeah, I didn't see any of that. I just started trading. And then here I'm like, okay, this protects this. He can't... If he comes here, then I could go to the side. The queen protects the rook. I still have eyes on this rook. I'm still doing okay. And I'm doing the best move here, right? Like, if he tries to come here, I'm going to win the queen, and maybe something like this happens. And it looks like I'm losing, but at least I have something. Maybe I could push this pawn or something. I don't know. Mind you, I have 1.5 minutes here. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to start pushing this pawn. The game goes to even. The game goes to even. And I see this move here where he could check me, discover check by moving the knight out of the way. I even see this where he could try to win my queen, and I'm like, wow, even if he wins my queen, I'm still winning. Like, I could take like this. I'm winning like crazy. Like, look how crazy this is. I could even trade this probably and win, right? And I saw all that, but what I didn't see is this insane move. Boom, attacking the queen. And this makes the game even. How crazy is that move? Now, if he moves back, I come here, and now the queen can't check me on the horizontal. He can't come this way either. Well, he can't check me at all. I'm on the corner now, and he can't get to me. And this is an even game. So that was just crazy. Like, I just completely didn't see it. And here I just lose. I was analyzing this, and I saw that this was just totally lost after... I forgot what the move... Or, well, yeah, this was a checkmate. I saw something else, though, and I was like, oh, this is totally lost. Apparently, my best move was this, which I was going to say is still losing, but technically is not, because if this happens, I get a queen. So, And then, yeah, like, if he does not give me a check, then I'm doing good. Yeah, so something like this. Oh, this is pinned. The rook is pinned, so I would be forced to do this and wait. What was my best move here? I already. Okay, well apparently I would have lost if he just found this. But I still had, it's just I was at 26 seconds here. It was just a crazy game. Those were the 3 games I played today. I did some puzzles, and that was day 5. My rating is still around the same, but in like a week or 2, I'm gonna be able to start focusing more of my time on studying chess, and my rating should climb, and the stuff I do during the day to study should be more. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any tips or tricks or whatever, just let me know, and have a good day.